Good afternoon, Miss Maria Fe.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Miss Maria Fe, can you tell me about yourself?
I am Mario P. SP. I live 36 years old. I live in Bogot City, Cebu. I have two brothers and five sisters. I am hardworking, honest, and trustworthy.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I want to work as a maid just to earn money for living and to support my mother's needs.
Okay, why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Um, Malaysia is Malaysia and Philippines are quite similar in their culture. Um,
Okay, how are you qualified for this job?
I am I do pass my medical exam, ma'am.
May I know what is your education level is?
I am undergraduate of BS in computer science, ma'am.
Okay, what is your recent working experience?
I am working as a domestic helper in Kuwait City, ma'am.
Okay, have you worked abroad before?
Yes, ma'am, in Kuwait City.
How many years you work in Kuwait?
2 years, 2 years I work in Kuwait City, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am, I do taking care of babies in Kuwait when I work in there.
Okay. So are these your employer's baby?
Yes, ma'am.
What about elder people? Do you have experience taking care of an elder?
Yes, ma'am. I do taking care of my mother. She's 74 years old, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am. I do baker. I do bake bread, cookies, and cakes, ma'am.
Okay, so other from baking, what are the what are those special skills do you have?
I do gardening, um, cooking, washing, cleaning, and ironing, ma'am.
Okay. Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am. Arabic foods, Filipino foods, and quite little Chinese foods.
Okay, so you mentioned you know Arabic, right? So what are those
Yes.
chefs that you can cook in Arabic?
It is chicken biryani, ma'am.
What about Chinese food?
Chop suey, ma'am.
What about Filipino dishes also?
Uh, adobo, kari-kari, and mechado, ma'am.
Okay. Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores or household work such as cleaning, cooking, ironing, and washing, which do you like most?
I like cooking, cleaning, washing, and ironing, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours. Maria Fe, can you please answer the question? You are not
Yes, ma'am.
allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you're not allowed to hold it anymore. Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You're only allowed to bring normal phone and you're not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and condition?
Yes, I agreed, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulations for the handphone?
I agreed, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you read and understand?
It is 2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your ethics or your attitude?
I am well disciplined, um, family oriented, honest, and trustworthy, ma'am.
Okay. How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I can assure to finish my 2 years contract, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
I do promise, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Can you promise not to invite friends or relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay. Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, example breast cancer or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit?
Yes, ma'am, I am medically fit.
Are you in any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of any race?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Do you have any immediate family working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Maria Fe, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months, if ever any of your family members pass away, what will you do? Will you continue to work till finish your contract or you will go back?
I will continue to work and finish my 2 years contract, ma'am.
Okay. Tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I am Maya PSP, 36 years old, single. I live in Bugu City, Cebu. I want to work in Malaysia because I want to earn money for living.
Okay, Miss Maria Fe, what do you want to tell to your employer who watching your video?
To my future employer, please just me to be part of your family as your housemaid because I am well disciplined, uh, honest, trustworthy, and I have wide patience. If ever you choose me, I will do my best to cater all your family needs, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Maria Fe. We will update to your agency if there's any selection made by the employer.
Thank you, ma'am.